this isn't just because of the Christmas season and all of the crazy, from marketing to just all the stuff we have to do during this very busy season. But I think slowly but surely, we sort of chip away at what this whole season is all about, right? I mean, we really do. We get to a point where we kind of forget, like, okay, why am I doing all this? Why does this even matter? And the concept of that big conspiracy really was designed to strip it all back and go, let's look at 4 things that really do honor God. Let's look at our finances and treat them with respect, and know that these are that our money, or whether we have a lot or a little bit, it's from God. Let's look at how we're spending our time with one another, because our God is a God of relationships. So let's look at that. Let's look at how we're worshiping God. We are to worship God with all of our hearts, with all of our soul, our mind, our strength. Are we really doing that? Or let's really look at that. How are we doing that? What are we worshiping? If our eyes off the ball, why? And what does that mean about our story? And then, obviously the greatest commandment is how are we loving one another? And so when you strip everything away and you look at those 4 things, it's 4 of the biggest things, by the way, that really can have an impact in our world, both positively and negatively, if we do them the right or the wrong way. This ultimately points to a creator who loves us, who wants the best for us, who wants to have a relationship with us, who wants us to love well and to honor his name. And I think that is like the firewire line to God's heart, is when we slow down and say, God, no matter what, I'm going to rejoice in your name always. I'm going to slow down and honor you first. And then anything that comes out of this season, I know it'll be something that you and I have together. So I do think that what's funny is, and one of our guys said this earlier. He said it's kind of silly that we had to create something like Advent Conspiracy to get back to something that has always been there, and that really is not a new idea, because it's not. But it's silly that we have to do this. But I think it's a good thing that we have to go back and say, again, this is what matters. It's about Jesus. It is about Jesus. So that's, I think, the connection.